Today, the goal is to talk about something that's going to get your mind right where it needs to be. I'm going to talk about being crazy bold and becoming the expert where people, it's a no-brainer for them to use you because they feel like they're so pulled in different directions already. They're getting so many agents calling them, and the confidence level that whether you're a brand new agent or a top producer, there's a big difference in that confidence level. Can a brand new agent have that confidence level? Yeah. And I'm going to talk a little bit how to do that today. I'm going to give you some content to help you with it. Those are kind of the things. So if you know someone that might need that little push, this is a good one to jump in, and we'll jump into that call. If not, we'll have the recording available. You can send it to someone that you think might benefit from it. I want you to think about something for a second. So, say you've been in the business and you're trying to make your calls, you're getting beat up, you're just losing that mindset. It's not where you want it to be, and you're just getting drained. I heard this yesterday and again today. Last month was a decent month. You know, you've seen a lot of success. Talked to a lender, one of our lenders, see my Homefront Mortgage behind us. We have a lending company in California that we're 49% partnership of. Talking to them, they're feeling drained. Last week was a struggle. Just not getting the applications for loan applications that they need to get done. Realtors not getting buyers to return your calls. Maybe not getting the clicks that you want, and or maybe you're pay per clicks, and maybe you're not calling them. Maybe when you're calling them back, you're just not getting people to answer. Things just aren't happening. We're going to level up today. We're going to talk about the how you get yourself ready, how you prepare yourself for your day, how you get out of that funk, how you get to where you need to be so that that confidence level is so high that people just know that you're the one to work with. I'm going to just say right now, let's play devil's advocate. I'm a buyer, okay? I get a lot of people calling me. How about this? I'm expired listing. I get a lot of people calling me. I'm a for sale by owner. I get a lot of people calling me. Do I call them back? Especially agents if I'm a for sale by owner expired and they're leaving these messages. Heck of no, I'm not going to because all of them are going to have the same script, same way of doing it, same way of thinking about it. And you quickly can feel burned out. Billy Garcia, I think he got another for sale by owner listing yesterday. He's hot. He loves it. He does great. I think he's up to like 10 in 7 days that and several others that he's scheduling appointments for. Even he gets crazy burned out. Even though he's gotten so good at his scripts, his confidence level is so high, he feels good, feels accomplished, feels like he needs to be that he doesn't need to do a ton. That confidence level doesn't just come overnight. I'm going to share something here. And this, you guys, a lot of you have seen this. This comes from ICC coaching. The master, 5 steps of mastery, the unconscious incompetence, conscious competence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, unconscious competence, and mastery. As we move down the line, as a brand new agent or newer agent, are you able to go straight from no, like one down to five? You can. It's not hard either. But it does require you. And do you need to know it all? No, you don't need to know it all. What you need to do is get yourself prepared in the morning. There is nothing you can do to just jump right in and do it. You got to get prepared first thing in the morning and get that mindset right. That could be some quick scripts you go through. That could be something like that. But if you're not prepared and ready for this day, you're going to struggle. Doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how long you've been in it. That mindset thing is huge and it's going to haunt you forever. Most agents, the statistics haven't changed. Actually, they did. They got worse the last couple years. It was just wait. People renewing their license next, there's going to be a huge changeover. People renewing their license. Typically, it's 30, what is it? I think it's 36% of agents quit in the first year or something like that. And I want to say it's like up in the 70s or 80s in 4 years. Why? Because it's time to renew their license. Idaho, I know you're 2 years renewal. California, you're 4 years renewal. I see Nikki's jumped in. Arizona, I'm not sure how many of those years. but you got to renew your license, and they're not renewing their license. So because they're not renewing their license, that goes down. Last 2 years is going to be bad. We're going to see this big time. But this year's a different year, right? Different mindset, different goals. Things are changing. Interest rates are looking better. Things are going to happen. We still have to get our mindset right, guys. We got to get our mindset to the point to where the things that go in our mind are positive. We're prepared for the day, prepared to make it a good day. Doesn't matter that you don't know what you don't know because you get a chance to learn it. You get a chance to sit down and get those scripts right, get your mindset right so that you can prepare to make some hard phone calls. Now, making hard phone calls, how do you just make hard phone calls? You don't. You got to read some scripts. You got to get yourself prepared and ready to go. I love the Gandhi one. It's all in your brain, it's all in your thoughts. If your thoughts are right and you're ready to go, the words are going to happen when you make those calls. I'm going to tell you in a minute how to make the calls, make them fast, make them quick, and get yourself right. Sorry, Nikki, some of this is going to be a replay because you and I coached on this earlier. Behavior, your habits, your character, go back in your thoughts. The Gandhi circle is a real thing. It's how you perceive yourself. I'm going to tell you today that it's okay to be cocky. Holy mackerel. You can be cocky. Now, what is cocky? I'm not telling you to go out there and act like you're the best of the best, but let's talk about what is it? Real Estate and OC or whatever those television shows. The New York one with what's his name? I'm going to screw it all up. I can't remember these people's names because I don't watch those dang shows. But those shows, those people are cocky. They're actors, but they are realtors, but they're jumping into that reality show mentality. Selling OC, Selling Sunset. There it is, Selling Sunset. They're cocky. Some of them aren't. They haven't been in business very long, most likely, maybe a couple years. But look at their confidence level. It changes. Your confidence level changes because you choose to be a different person. Talked to a lender this morning, and she said she doesn't like to make her phone calls. She doesn't feel as confident on the phone calls. I'm not going to say her name, but that's a real problem. So let's choose this. You're the boss of your phone calls. You're the owner of your phone calls. You lead the phone call. The client on the other line does not lead the phone call. They're your phone call. You own them. If you own them, they're yours. You can make them as long as you want. They can be 2 minutes, they can be 1 minute, they can be 5 minutes, they can be 15 minutes. It's up to you to choose that. If you're not sure what to say, you're not sure you're afraid you're going to say the wrong things. Talked to an agent 2 days ago, and he said that he's got these people to call back, but they keep asking him questions because he's new. He doesn't know how to respond. He wants someone to make the calls with him. No problem. We'll get someone in there to make the calls with him. But to train someone like that on the confidence level of where they need to be to make those calls shouldn't be, crazy science. It should be simple. One, get in and get out. Get in and get out means I'm going to make this call and I'm going to let them know, look, this is going to be brief. I know you're busy today, so am I. We got a lot of things we got to get done today and accomplished. I got to get through a lot of calls, but I just wanted to make sure you knew I'm here for you. I know you looked through my website. I'm thankful you're using it. Keep enjoying it. Is there anything in there you like? Anything in there you're seeing? Pay-per-click lead. How are they going to perceive that? I'm the buyer. I'm going to perceive that this is a professional call. This guy's got work to do. And he's valuing me that I'm busy too, without me having to say, "Oh no, I'm busy. I can't do this right now." I'm not having to say it because the realtor already told me that. So the realtor already understands that I do not want to be on this call right now. But now I kind of am interested. I kind of want to be on this call now because this realtor sounds very confident. He's a busy man, he's a busy woman. They're very confident in how they feel. They've got to get through their calls quick. They understand me. That's that's a key thing in your calls and your confidence level when you make your calls. Set the standard right up front. Hey, look, I only have a minute or so. Just wanted to let you know that that you clicked through Dave Ramsey. I'm a Ramsey preferred agent. I'm the local preferred agent in the area. Yeah. So just know I'm here, but I wanted you to have my information. I'll send you a video message as well so you can meet and see who I am. But I got to get through a few other calls real quick. I see you have a house you want to sell. Can we schedule a time to go? I can come up there and look at that house this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Does that work for you? Man, leveled this up real quick. I leveled it up. Think about doing your listings a little different. Think about doing your listings a little more like, look, this is my schedule. I have this time available. I could be over there at 2 o'clock or maybe 5 o'clock works as well. I can pencil that in if you can do it too. Wow. You get to choose how your calls go if you're the owner of them. But if you're not, and you're timid, and you're calling and saying, "Hi, is this Joe? Yeah, Joe, I saw you registered through Dave Ramsey, and they're interested in looking at some house." And I'm done already. I'm driving myself nuts just talking about it and saying it. If I'm talking and I'm saying and I'm saying this and I'm not confident, this is how I lead people to the. By the way, I'm not a high D. I'm not a type A personality. I'm an S. I'm an SI. I like being around people to an extent, but I'm very stable. And typically S's are a little shy. I've learned that if I run the call and it's my call and I'm leading it, I don't have to be rude, but I can definitely be confident, near cocky because I'm an S. It's a lot harder for an A, type A, to be crazy cocky because you'll sound overly cocky. So you got to tame it a little bit down if you're type A personalities, high Ds, and tame it a little bit, but continue that confidence level. No matter how long you've been in the business, if you have the confidence level, people will trust. They'll trust that you're in charge of this. We say leading people to the trough, leading them to the water. That's your job as the professional. Lead them there. A couple more I'm going to show you here. This one is a good one too. Important rules for how you control those words on those phone calls. Don't speak negatively about other people, other agents, other last person that had it listed. If it's for sub by owner, don't speak negatively. It's okay to say things like, "It looks like there could have been a marketing issue there. That's okay. We can deal with that. Let me show you the pathway that we can get past that marketing level. That way we can get it sold for you because I have total confidence I can sell it with the right marketing. Could have been a marketing issue." I'm not saying, "Oh, that agent, oh, what did they do? Oh, did they use their cell phone to take those pictures? What in the world? Oh my God." I'm not talking bad about other people, but I am talking about the marketing and how I market a little different. Don't speak unfavorably about places. Oh, that is a big no-no. And you know that with your MLS rules, okay? Oh, yeah, no, that's a rough area. Yeah, that I wouldn't buy in that area. You know better. Don't do that. Don't speak negatively about things. Don't blame people, places, or things. We're not going to blame the reason why. Let's say it's your listing and it's not selling. I've heard this so many times in the last, I don't know, couple weeks. I have all these listings, they're not selling. My clients are starting to feel that I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, my next question is when was the last time you went and sat down with them in their house? If it hasn't sold for a while, maybe it's time to pull some new comps, go sit down with them, pull some new marketing strategies, go sit down with them, spend some time with them, go over the numbers with them again, spend a little more time, get them where they need to be, get them back on your boat, get them back in your court, in your corner. It takes meeting them face to face again. Some people like to do this via Zoom. That's okay. You can do it via Zoom, but I highly suggest if you're in the area, you live in the area where you're selling. Like I live in one state, but I sell in another state, so a lot of times I do it via Zoom, and that's okay. If it's sitting for a while, sometimes it's ready to get back to face to face. Let's get back. Let's show them again who's in charge of this. Let's show them a new marketing plan. Let's talk about the 10 days, no showings, 10 showings, no offers. 10 days, no showings, 10 showings, no offers. Let's adjust the price. Not always down, sometimes up. Sometimes we raise it 10,000 and lower it 15. It's a $5,000 price reduction. All right. But I raised it 10,000 first for 10 days and then I lowered it. Watch what happens when you raise it 10,000, all of a sudden you're going to get some phone calls from agents. "Hey, my client called me. Why did that raise the price?" It happens so crazy often. So play with the number, but that's a marketing strategy that works really well. Go sit down with them, go over the numbers, show them the 10 days, no showings, 10 showings, no offers. Let's get down to a marketing plan where we adjust the price. Explain how Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, all those places work. The way they work is they shoot out anytime there's a price reduction or a price increase, a price change. They don't shoot out if you change the description or change the photos. Move the photos around first, change the description, then do a price reduction or a price increase. And that's going to cause all of a sudden that all those people that are liking it, loving it, and sharing it on social media are going to get a push notification. Marketing strategy. I'm going to get that seller to make a decision to get back on my boat. All right, don't blame other people, places, or things. Don't justify your negative thoughts, words, or actions. That's going to help you be prepared in the morning early on to make solid, near cocky, confident phone call dials. Near cocky, major confidence. Okay, major confidence in your ability. Think like a financial advisor. I'm not going to just give, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, $100,000 to just any financial advisor. It can't be a new one. It's got to be a confident one, someone that knows what they do. They got to have a long track record and be with a good company. And then I'll give them some of my money and they're going to make me some money. Think like that. What about insurance? You want to make sure you're using an insurance agent that has a good reputation, right? You've got to be that person. And like I said, even if you don't have the experience, it's okay. The confidence will carry you. It'll carry you to another level. Don't justify your negative thoughts. Nope. Instead, overpower them. Overpower your negative thoughts. Let's see. I've got this one over here. Two more little slides I'm going to show you. I think you might like. All right, so we're taking all of that and talking about making some tough phone calls. Are they tough when they're your SOI? Remember, your SOI is someone, if you run into them in a supermarket, you're going to give them a bro hug or a sweet hug if they're your sister and say, "Hey, Janice, how you doing?" You know each other by name, they know you, that's your SOI. If you haven't gotten to that level, I was sitting with a couple doing a coaching call in a restaurant the other day. It was literally a coaching call we did in a restaurant. We met at a restaurant to cover how to help this amazing young lady get into production. And she walks in the restaurant, the client that I'm coaching, and she gets stopped by someone a booth over. And that person says, "Hey, how you been?" She's, "I'm doing good. How are you doing?" "It's great. I haven't seen you in a while." "Yeah, it's been a long time." And then she walks over and she sits down and she looks at me and the other person I'm with and goes, and I said, "Well, guess what? You just learned step one. She's not your SOI. And you should get up right now and go back over there and say, 'I cannot remember your name for the life of me.'" It's okay to do that. It's okay to say that. Rip the dang band-aid off. They're going to respect you a lot more than if you walk away and you never said their name. Because at least you were nice enough to say, "I am so sorry. I cannot remember your name. And for the life of me, but I know you. I just can't remember your name." It's okay. Now you remember it. Set it to memory. Next time you run into them, maybe set a coffee appointment with them to meet them and meet up, see how they're doing. That's your SOI. And that's how you get your SOI to increase and grow, what we call feed the machine, add more names to it, names, emails, phone numbers, birthdays, anniversary when they bought their house. You can look that up on the tax records, by the way. It doesn't matter if you sold it to them or not. You better send them a happy anniversary of the home ownership of their home because their current realtor is probably not doing it. Those are important things to do. SOI. Okay, week one. Send them a note card saying it was nice to run into you. Okay, nice to run into you. Remember to remind them how you met because you don't remember. They don't remember you. So remember, remind them how you met. It's nice to run into you. Your job is to remember the names. And if you don't remember the name, get it now so you can set it to memory and put it in your CRM. Send them a follow-up email using four-part template provided above. I don't have that above, but anyway, mentioning something the two of you previously discussed. "I ran into you in the restaurant the other day. It was so nice seeing you. I hadn't seen you in a while. Wanted to catch up. And by the way, if you don't have their email, phone number, or text message, there's this brand new service. I'm highly recommend it. It's called Facebook, and you can look them up. It's the people search. I used to think that it was Google, but now it's Facebook. That's the people search. It's been that way for about 5, 10 years now. So look them up on Facebook, find them, send them a direct message. And through that direct message, get to talk to them again. The next thing you know, it asks them for their contact information. Very important. Connect with them on social media. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just said that. I sure did. Friend them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram. It's re-nurturing that relationship, adding new people to your database that you already know. Send them a direct message on Facebook. Again, remember to come. That's week 4. Week 5, invite them to an event. Social media. You got some sort. I know Homefront Mortgage, our mortgage company, is getting ready to do an event to talk about I-10 loans, to talk about bank statement loans, and it's a whole event for realtors to come. But buyers and sellers can come too. It's a little seminar they're going to put on. Invite them to something like that. Let's see, invite them to a social media. Okay, send them an event reminder via email saying, "Hey, I hope you're there." Maybe it could be, Christmas with Santa. Maybe it's coming up. Maybe you're inviting them to, "Hey, I want to make sure I get you in my database. I love to send out Christmas cards each year, and now that we ran into each other again, I'd love to get you on that Christmas card list." What's your phone number? What's your email address? What's your phone number? What's your address of your house? Look it up, find out when they closed on it, send them a happy anniversary on the closing of their home. Let's see, what else? Ideally, they would attend the event and you could solidify the connection. That's how we get that SOI back that we're failing on right now. All right, SOI cycle. Um, Remember that there's this system, and remember it's an old KW agent that created it. I don't remember the name of the one that created it. They called it DTD2. I like to call it the two-letter follow-up. Two-letter follow-up. Last name. Set this up in your Facebook. I know we covered this maybe a couple months ago. If you don't remember how to do it, reach out to me. I'll teach you how to do it. It's basically creating custom lists in there where you can turn your complete Facebook list into another CRM. And you set it up and you're connecting things to your CRM and you're following up with them through there. You're segregating on your calendar who you're going to call today. Today, week 1, I'm going to go after A&W. Week 2, B&E. Week 3, D&O. The percentage of people in the United States population that have that letter is pretty common. You get down here at the bottom, it's pretty low. So a lot of times you can add these together. I'd probably add those two on one day and maybe this one. I could hit all those in probably 30 minutes. Direct messages. Remember the importance of video messaging. It's way better than a text message. Happy birthdays, send them out through video messaging. Direct text message to them. You can get on your cell phone, you can direct do a video happy birthday to them in their instant messengers. That's easy to do in instant messenger. Happy birthday message. There's so much you can do with that. Add these together because that's a low list, low percentage. 1, 2, 3. That's what I have for you today, guys. Get crazy confident, so confident that it's a no-brainer. It's got to be a no-brainer that they're going to use you, that they feel confident that you're the right agent for the job. They feel confident that you're running the show. Doesn't matter if they're a for sale by owner, expired, SOI, pay-per-click lead, Dave Ramsey lead, low-hanging fruit, high-hanging fruit. It does not matter. Your confidence level will definitely lead the path on how this person's going to feel about you right away. If you're shaky voice, if you're not feeling confident, they're going to know it immediately. They're going to know it. So your confidence needs to lead the way. Any content you guys need before I leave you today?
That chart that you had there right before the alphabetical order or how to call, where do we find that? Is that in the IC that?
Yep. If you shoot me an email, I'll reply back to it.
Okay.
That's probably the easiest way because there's a lot of people on here that don't have. So I'm going to put my email address in the chat right now. Most of you have it, but if you don't, Sean at cardozaregroup.com, and I'll respond back with any content you need. Need scripts to go with this? I got them. I got so many scripts available. I've got some I've created, some I've borrowed from other coaching companies. I got a lot of scripts. So
I
let's get you some.
I do have a question. So I'd like to call my SOI, but I find myself spending sometimes 30 minutes or more on one call.
Yeah.
Because I don't really, I mean, I know you should say like this, or some people say, I don't know that you should, but some people say this is a business call to
Yeah.
kind of let them know that it's going to be short. But sometimes if it's people that you haven't called in so long, I don't want to start it with it's a business call.
Yeah. And don't start it,
Okay.
plug it. But you want to keep them to 10 minutes. So you can set a clock. A phone call dialer has two things at their desk. Two things. One, a mirror so they can see that they're smiling, chins up. You've heard me say all that before, Blanca. Two, a stopwatch. At 10 minutes, say, I got to go. I'd love to get back. Let's get coffee. Let's get together. Let's have lunch. Let's do something in furtherance of this call. Keep it to 10 minutes, no longer than 10 minutes. Is there anything wrong with that? No, you would do it with your own mom. Hey, mom, I gotta go.
Well,
Right?
it's easier to say that to mom than
Yeah. But it's okay to say it to your SOI. It's okay to say, hey, I've got to run real quick. I want to get together with you. It's an excuse to ask them to connect. 10 minutes. You can
Okay.
do that. 10 minutes is a long time, really. It's a long time. Hey, just checking in with you. I haven't heard from you in a while. Make sure you remember I'm a realtor, and if you need anything, like I'm kind of like that gatekeeper where I've got a lot of contractors and people. By the way, how's the house been going? How have you been doing? How's your family doing? Or how's the family been doing? How you guys been? I haven't talked to you in a while since I sold you that house back in 2002. All right, it's okay. Seriously, you're plugging ways that you're a realtor in this 10-minute conversation. And then as it starts to get close to 10 minutes and that stopwatch is watching, you have it sitting right there on your computer, just like pastors. Go to your church, turn around and look behind you. Most likely there's a stopwatch up on the wall. It doesn't matter, guys. You or Blanca, it doesn't matter. They're not going to be feel disrespected by you saying, "Hey, I gotta go. I gotta run to an appointment, but I want to see if we can meet up and maybe grab coffee. You got any time tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock? Before I head to the office, drop my kid off at 8. I can meet you over there at 8:30. Whatever it is you choose to do, they're not going to be angry at you.
Okay.
I love it though. That was a great way to a great thing to bring up because a lot of people struggle with that. If you don't talk
Thank
about
you.
real estate right off the bat and it being business, let it go. But find some sort of fun way to plug real estate. Oh, I ran into a buyer I sold a home to last week, and she had a problem with her roof too. I can get you a roofer. You need one? I got one. Whatever it be. Find a way to plug it for fun. It's good.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. What else, guys? Anything else? All right, you got my email
I,
address. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, I was say,
Take it.
how do we keep from just rambling awkwardly when we feel like we've run out of things to talk about?
So that kind of
Like,
goes with that mindset thing in the beginning of leading the
yeah,
way. So it depends on the type of lead you have.
right.
And yeah, you can definitely ramble yourself into a hole, Sam. It happens.
I can definitely.
Yeah, we all do it. That's the reason why I suggest in the beginning, pull up, literally Google it if you want to. Um, Good ways to catch up with my sphere of influence
Yeah,
and find a structured pathway to talk about today. Each day is different.
right,
You can do it again tomorrow. Google it again, and AI will probably come up with a different thing to talk about. Or it'll probably pull up a list of 10 coolest things to talk about with past friends. Look that up. Remember, business of relationships. So there is no right or wrong, but you could easily Google search something to talk about today with people I miss and I love, with past family, with past friends, whatever you choose to do. Google it, find something, study it for a minute, and then start making those calls. And now at least you have something to talk about. It's okay though, Sam. If it turns into a ramble section, a session of 10 that could easily be a half hour,
hmm,
you guys are connecting, remember these are business calls. So try to use that stopwatch of 10 minutes and use it as a segregation to catch up with them later on in the week. The goal
right,
isn't to we want to make sure that all of our specifically sphere of influence that we have set in our CRM to call them every 6 months. We want to make sure we have that. And
right,
our CRM's alerting us to call them every 6 months. Okay. But that doesn't mean we don't talk to them twice in one week, especially if you did a great job, Sam, and you connected with them today. I would want to go meet them for coffee and check in with them.
yeah,
And get invited to the family barbecue next week. And so you can bring your kids and you can meet
right,
at the park and bring your kids to the park. I mean, that's if you had just, I'm going to use my daughter. She's 11 years old. She goes to Coal Valley Christian. She has friend groups, like different ones. She's got like 5 different friend groups. They don't hang out with each other. She's got like 3 or 4 over here. They don't hang out with these friends over here. These friends over here don't hang out with these friends. I'm like, you're the biggest social butterfly. I can't wait until you get old enough and I can help you get your real estate license, girl. You're gonna kill it. Like, seriously, you can have separate friend groups, different friend groups, and just think about how much fun life would be if you could reconnect with some of these old friends you haven't talked to since high school
Mhm.
and catch up with them and go see them. It's okay. You don't have to call them every 6 months. You can call them once a week. You can
Right.
if they become that good a friend again. The goal is to do that because those are your biggest fans and they go in a bucket, biggest
Yeah.
fans bucket, and they need to be contacted quite often. And the goal is to keep taking all these other buckets and adding them into that number one biggest fans bucket, the ones that are going
Right.
to be the most referrals. Referral database system. That's what we
Yeah.
call it. It's not a CRM. CRM is an ugly word. Referral database system. That's a fun word.
Yeah.
Everyone in here is going to refer me.